Listen, run to the time machine, leave me behind.
I can't leave you behind.
Save yourself, I love you. Go!
Did you freeze? Oh no. I must go on my own.
If you are reading this, I'm afraid that the world is going to end in the year 3801. My name is Kate, and on July 5th, 3801, I managed to escape Pumpkin Island right before being frozen by a stone monster that emerged in the center of the island. I'm writing this in the hopes that someone in the far future will discover it, and hopefully, use the information provided to save Pumpkin Island. First, I want to tell you my story. I managed to escape Pumpkin Island in a time machine. I worked in the Pumpkin Island military base as an engineer, so I knew my stuff. I managed to jump into the machine right before I got frozen into stone. When I arrived, I realized I was sent back 50,000 years. I had no way of getting home unless lightning struck the time machine, so I would have to wait for a storm. In the meantime, I learned how to survive. I made a tent to live in. I collected food from the wild animals. I familiarized myself with a prehistoric island. One landmark that stood out to me was a volcano. I used all of this time to research, to see if I could figure out why a stone monster appeared on our island. One day, when I was out hunting, a thunderstorm started. I was incredibly excited. I ran home as fast as I could, and tried to make it to the time machine. But unfortunately, lightning struck before I made it home. The time machine was sent far into the future without me. I was all alone. There was no way for me to get back home. Because of that, I decided to spend my last days doing research on the island. I gathered information about the potential origins of the stone monster. Eventually, I lost hope. So, I'm deciding to end it all. But before I do, I've written 2 books of information. One of them is my story, and that is this book. The other book is filled with my research on the monster. I think there is some helpful stuff in there. I'm going to bury this as a time capsule, and hope that it preserves well enough over the next 50,000 years or so. If you find this, please, save Pumpkin Island before its demise. That's all from me.
Guys, I think I found something.